They actually came to me and they were like, what do you think about, creating this organization in memory of Trinity? And I was like, you're absolutely 100% right. And we already had a GoFundMe going for the family, which I felt like was going to be sufficient for what I needed. So we decided instead to form the 501c3 of Trinity's Way and then do Trinity River Festival as our first big fundraiser to start bringing in donations that we could then turn around and donate back out into the community to animal aid organizations and other environmental organizations.
All right, so today's episode of Sunken Press, we have April Gray. You are behind Trinity Festival, which is the thing you should do this weekend instead of go to Puddle of Mudd. Because, fuck Puddle of Mudd. So.
Here I was coming up with all my talking points. And I asked, Psycho, who's the president of Trinity's Way, and I was like, what are some talking points? He's like, you should just say Puddle of Mudd sucks. And I was like, wait, no.
Yeah, but Puddle of Mudd does suck.
Well, I mean, me personally, I'm not that strongly opinionated about that. I'm a big
leave them kind of.
Yeah, I'm a big grunge fan, not their post-grunge kind of genre that they're into. But
grunge is like Alice in Chains, Nirvana, not Puddle of Mudd.
Not Puddle of Mudd.
Like if it was like Dinosaur Jr. and Screaming Trees, I'd be into it. But
yes.
Puddle of Mudd?
Absolutely.
Gross. Disgusting. So, the exact opposite of Puddle of Mudd, the thing you should be doing that day is Trinity Fest. So you want to tell us a little bit about it from your perspective?
I mean, we've got 16 bands on the lineup for Saturday. So we're excited to be at Milton Schoolhouse this year. That's a big change for us. We've tried to do add camping for the last 2 years out at Macaulay Heritage Project. And that's been a little tough because we're further away from home. So we haven't really pulled the numbers that we wanted to. And we were like, you know what? We're an Alton grassroots organization. Let's come back to where it makes sense. So super excited to be at Milton.
Yeah, we actually had our wedding reception there.
Did you really?
Yeah, in the big open area.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's really cool. It's a nice place to have a show. There's a little stage area there. Mm-hmm. So it starts at noon, correct?
Yeah, so doors open at 11:30.
Okay.
People can start arriving then. And then the first band will play, the first musician will perform at noon.
All right, so how much are tickets?
$20.
That's not bad for a whole day of music.
No, for a whole day of music. And we're actually doing a pet food drive that day.
I saw that.
Yeah. So if people bring 10 pounds or more of pet food in, then they can actually get $10 off their ticket price. So it'll be $10 again in that day instead of the $20.
Nice. Where's the pet food going?
Well, I think we're going to donate to, it's the Four Paws Food Pantry at the Episcopalian Church.
Okay.
They do food, where owners can come in who maybe are financially strapped and all of that.
Yep.
And they can come in once a month and it's a no questions asked kind of thing. Where just if the person comes in and they say that they're in need, then they will happily give them what they have to give. So.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. So pretend like I don't know everything that I know and tell us where Trinity Fest came from.
Okay, so many years ago in 2018, shortly after Trinity passed away, one of our good friends, Doug Bush, he actually came up with this idea to throw a festival really to help out my family because he knew we were going to have funeral expenses. I was going to need to be off work.
And Trinity was your daughter, correct?
Yes, correct. Okay. Oh, yeah, I should have backed up even.
A little bit more. It's okay.
I should have backed up even a little bit more than that. But yeah, so that was kind of his idea to get a festival going for us. And kind of me and a couple other friends, Chris being one of them, another good friend, Eric Conkle, they actually came to me and they were like, what do you think about, creating this organization in memory of Trinity? And I was like, you're absolutely 100% right. And we already had a GoFundMe going for the family, which I felt like was going to be sufficient for what I needed. So we decided instead to form the 501c3 of Trinity's Way and then do Trinity River Festival as our first big fundraiser to start bringing in donations that we could then turn around and donate back out into the community to animal aid organizations and other environmental organizations.
Hell yeah. And you did a litter cleanup for the longest time, correct?
We still do.
it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
nice.
yeah, we absolutely do. We do a litter cleanup every single month except December. So, or occasionally if
I
it's...
always want to do it, but I'm a night shifter, so getting up that early is like...
Man, I'm telling you, it's not easy to get up and get out and be, at night. We just did one. Well, you can't see Faith, but you'll meet Faith later.
Yes, yes. After the break,
we were a little strapped for volunteers at our last cleanup, but Faith and I were out there in the extreme awful humidity doing the cleanup on Oakwood Avenue.
On Oakwood?
Yeah, so that's one of the stretches that we do between like where Panera Bread is at and where Ameren is.
Yes, that's a very littered area.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, people love throwing trash out of their cars around here for some fucking reason. Just absolutely gross. So what about her inspired these things? Like...
What about Trinity inspired these things? Oh, okay. So we're going way back.
Yeah. We're getting the origins.
Yeah. So she actually had written this little piece for Orion magazine that I didn't even know existed until after she passed away. And it was about, they were supposed to write about a place in their hometown that like meant the world to them. And she wrote about the caves down at Piasaw Park and how much she loved them. And they were kind of like her place of peace and solitude, but she hated to see them littered and trashed like they always were.
Yes.
And so, that became kind of like the dual prong of our mission. In addition to raising funds to give to animal aid organizations, we also wanted to start doing litter cleanups in the area. And we started with Piasaw Park.
Yep.
Because that's kind of what she called out in her writing. And I mean, then we just kind of kept adding and growing from there. We had a board member who suggested that we become part of the Adopt a Highway program.
Okay.
And we decided to do that. And we actually have the 1 mile stretch that's out there in front of Walmart.
Yep. I see that sign.
Also an awfully trashed
place.
area. I would love to go into Walmart and tell them to just stop with the plastic bags.
I hate the fact that they tore down that gazebo and built a Dollar Tree.
Oh, yeah.
That's like my little pet peeve. My wife's so
There was a gazebo?
Yeah, there was like a cute little house, had a nice little gazebo, and one day it was just all gone, and now it's a Dollar Tree, and I'm like, fucking dumb, dude.
Funny story about that house. So that's... The people that own that were distantly like related to my mom's side of the family.
Oh, yeah?
And so when I was a little kid, I used to go out there, our family would go out there and we would mushroom hunt. We'd look for morel mushrooms and stuff out on that property where that old farmhouse was at.
And now it's a Dollar Tree.
And now it's a Dollar Tree.
Trash. Hate that shit. So
Progress isn't always great.
It's not.
So what was the first festival like?
Oh, wow. I mean, what was the first festival like? Let me take my brain.
All the bands in order.
No, I'm not asking about order. I'm talking about like...
I was joking. She knows.
Like the vibe.
What was the vibe?
Yeah, what was the vibe? I mean, honestly, that was the most successful festival that we've had still to date because I think, the tragedy and the loss was still very much in like the forefront of everybody's mind. So we did have more participants at that than any other one, but it was like very clear from the beginning that there's a very different vibe that kind of surrounds Trinity Festival where it's really, I don't know, it's about the love and it's about, we had people come out and they're like, I didn't know anybody here, that first festival. I didn't know anybody. I didn't come with anybody. I just knew it was in town and wanted to come see some music. And then they leave with like, look at these 4 new friends that I made here today. And so I think that was really kind of what the core of the vibe was at that first festival where, everybody came to support a cause And I don't know. I don't want to say like they left better people than they were when they came in. But, you know, they definitely left kind of changed in some sort of way just from having that experience.
And that was a Cottage Hills VFW, right?
Yes, it was.
Yep. I remember I went to that. I went to a few of them out there.
Yeah.
And now it's at Milton.
Yes.
So I'm pretty excited about that. I know I'm going to be going. And I hear that Milton Schoolhouse residents, Holy Land Tattoo, has a special flash thing they're doing.
Yeah, they're going to do flash tattoos, and they're going to donate a portion of the proceeds from every flash tattoo that they do off of this special Trinity's Way sheet that they've created back to us as additional funds raised. So, yeah, it's super cool. I wish I'll send that later on so you guys
can see. I saw some of the flash. And you said they were ideas that Trinity had for her own tattoos?
Yeah, they really were. So she had shared pictures with me off of her phone of various tattoos that she wanted to get when she turned 18. So when that kind of conversation came up between Aubrey at Holy Land and one of my board members, and the board member came back and she was like, well, now we just have to come up with some designs. Mm-hmm. And I told her, I was like, no, we've got this covered because I've got all these pictures on my phone. So we'll just send them like 5 sheets and then they can, you know, pick whatever they want that also maybe matches with their vibe and their style that they do.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about getting one just because, like, I mean, as you know, I followed that story from the beginning.
Yes.
Like, I remember finding that writing in Orion. I was like, wow. Yes. Just like I got really involved in that.
Yes.
And I followed it the whole way. And now I love that you're here right now and that it's just continuing to be like this positivity, bringing things to the community. Mm-hmm. And it's really beautiful. Like, I like how a tragedy has been transmutated into something that's just really just a good way for people to connect and build community and help community. It's marvelous, actually.
Yeah, and I mean, I think another big part of it for all of us that are so closely involved with Trinity's Way was it's like, yeah, we all know that people pass away and we all know that, you know, life is not permanent, but it seems like so often that happens and then that person's like entire existence is just kind of erased from like memory and from the plane of existence that we are on. Mm. And that's especially tragic to me when it's someone who was really young and who had so many great positive qualities and I believe would have went on to do great things for our world. And so that really played a part in our decision too, to pick this up and just we're really strong, you know, 8 years in, I feel like we're as strong as we were on day one at that first festival back in 2018.
I have a feeling this one's going to pop off pretty big because I see this flyer up here and there's a lot of bands, like a lot of really good local bands that I see on there.
Yeah, we're really excited. We've got some new ones who are coming in and then also we've got some bands returning. Hideous Gentleman hasn't played in several years. We're excited to have them.
I like them a lot. Back on the
lineup. Accidentally on Purpose took a year or two off and now is back with us.
Love that.
And then we have some people who have been there the whole time, like the Peace Lords. They've played every single year. Wow. So Conkle has played every single year. I mean, it's just the lineup is really great. And we really wanted to try to end with Datura, Modern Pasta, those bands, they're heavy jam bands. Mm-hmm. So we want to end the night with like just some like crazy out there energy. A lot of times we do this kind of like, I don't know, kind of rein things back in. It's a little more chill for our headliners. And this year we just...
So you go a little crazy?
Switch it up.
I do know some... Yeah. I know some people who've done Datura.
Yeah.
Do not recommend doing Datura. It's actually a very darkly psychoactive plant.
Interesting.
I didn't even know that what that was. What is
you didn't know that?
No, what is that?
It's got like the white flowers.
I didn't know either.
Okay, yeah, no.
I'm very much into botany and I had no idea.
Yeah, no, if it creates like nightmare trips, it invokes psychosis, it might kill you.
Oh,
but
wow.
Like,
it all kind of makes sense with like the psychedelics and stuff.
Yeah.
I can see.
It's a dark psychedelic, though.
I've never heard them.
You've never heard it? I've never listened to them. I'm not usually a jam band guy, but I'll be there.
Yeah.
I'll enjoy it. I'll have a good time.
Well, and we have a good variety kind of all day.
I always like catching hideous gentlemen.
Yeah, all day long, really. So,
I really like that. And cricket and the grilled avocados.
Yeah.
I like seeing them. They've played like a lot of years, right?
Yes, they've played. Well, I don't think they were even formed at our first festival. So I know they haven't played all of the years, but they've definitely played the majority of the years that we've had the festival.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
So anything else new this year that you really want to like shout out?
We're really excited about the indoor location.
Yeah.
And I know that might sound kind of odd to a lot of people, but we're always fighting the potential of like, we're going to be rained out. It's going to be a gazillion degrees.
I haven't been out of my house in like 3
like
weeks.
nobody's going to want to come because it's going to be, so for us, and I think it's a great advantage for both our vendors and our festival goers that you just don't have to worry. You literally have to walk from your car into the warehouse door, and then you're in a nice little kind of protected environment in there. So
What kind of vendors you got going?
we have 2 different food vendors. Big Boys Q will be there
hell
doing
yeah.
barbecue, and then we picked up a new food vendor. They're called JD's. And they typically vend down by the One Stop off of Milton. And so I think they're going to do like Philly cheesesteaks and wings and some other type of Americana food.
Hell yeah. We've been on the hunt for the top 10 local bodega, gas stations, convenience stores in the area.
Yes.
I will say One Stop's up there.
Yeah.
It's
One
up
Stop
there.
is good.
Yeah, it's really good. Sam up there, great service. I mean, I know that's a little bit of a tangent, but God, I fucking love
Oh
One
man,
Stop.
it's like an icon kind of in the community. It's
Oh,
been
yeah.
there. It's been there for as long as I've lived in Alton. It's been there, which is my whole entire life. So.
It's an anchor.
Is that for the river, like the entire, or just Alton?
I don't know, man. Like, I'm trying to be as local as possible.
I understand, but I do know
like
a really
Melville
good spot
Dairies
in
and
Collinsville.
Godfrey.
There's a spot in Collinsville that is.
See, Collinsville's too far for me.
Okay. Well, they got
Yeah.
catfish nuggets that are, well, I'm telling you.
So outside of food, do you have any like art vendors, anything like that?
Yeah, so we've got some different crochet artists who will be there. We have some
Hell
people coming to do like sublimation with like tumblers and different things of that nature. We have a batik artist who will be there with various types of artware. Marcy Tyson is coming and doing face painting and
Cool.
fairy utensil for the kids.
So adults can't
See, I
get
was
their
gonna-
face
you have-
painted?
Oh,
Be a
you
kid?
sure can get
I
your.
was gonna say.
You sure can.
I used to love getting my face
Yeah.
painted and then going and getting trashed downtown, like looking like a little baby mouse man, just running around like acting like nothing happened. Like, oh, what do you mean my face is fucked up? You want to fight? It's great. Like, I love getting my
Who
face
can
painted.
fight a mouse man? Who can do that?
Exactly.
No one.
Yeah, it's like you've got to up the game. It's like, oh,
It's like
I've
fighting
got
Stuart Little, but Stuart Big.
But Stuart Big.
fucking Stuart Big. Oh God. I mean, you know what it's like to be an orphan in foster care. How mad would you be if Stuart Little got picked over you?
Dude, I would be mad. That's a whole like, but honestly, I would also understand it. He's really cute.
He is cute.
Like, less of a mess. I get it. After having my own kid, like, they're messy.
So, also, I want to bring up that you are a journalism teacher.
Oh yeah,
You've had me talk to your kids before.
I have, and I'm gonna have you talk to him again.
Really?
Yeah,
Is it
of course.
because we brought back the Sunken Press?
I mean, I would have had you talk to him even if you didn't bring back the Sunken Press.
Oh,
I mean, you've
but I
always
wasn't doing
been.
journalism.
You have the experience to talk about it, even if you're not currently doing it in that moment in time.
I still run into those kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, they find me out in the streets and they're like, "You talked to my journalism class," and I was like, "Oh shit, kid! Oh man, I'm a little drunk right now. How old are you?" It's like, "Oh, we're 21 now," and I'm like, "You're 21 now."
Oh, it's wild when that happens.
And
Let
I'm
me
just
tell
like,
you.
so we're at the same place doing the same shit now.
Yes. Yeah.
God, I can't
It's
believe
been that many years.
people who have no concept of what a street shark is, who weren't alive for 9/11, are like getting shit faced out there, and like.
That is scary.
Isn't it? Like, I'm old as shit, man. I'm like, oh, fuck, dude. Where were you on 9/11? Not conceived? What are you doing drinking? And then it's like, it's 2025, man. So what's it like teaching kids journalism in this political climate? I got to ask.
Well, I mean, really last year was the first year that I think it was when it finally hit them that, you know, there's a huge shift in what's going on in here. And I mean, I have to say that unfortunately, most teenagers aren't as passionate about it as you would think that they would be.
Not at all.
So it's really difficult. They just kind of have this idea that like everything's going to be okay.
God, I feel for that optimism.
I remember when Roe v. Wade was overturned, and we talked a lot about that in my journalism class, and I was like, we're in trouble. Like, society is in trouble right now. This is not something that I ever thought I would see happen in my life. And I mean, it's not, I don't want to say that teenagers don't care. I think that their brains just operate very differently than adult brains operate. So if something is not immediately impacting them, you know, if you are not pregnant and you do not need to get an abortion, you're like, what's the big deal that Roe v. Wade was overturned? So I don't want to say, you know, I'm not going to say that it's necessarily their fault. I'm going to say that it's where they're at in their adolescent development.
Okay.
So, you know, and I think, too, there's always this sense of, like, they don't want to get in trouble. You know, they don't want to say something that maybe is against their parents' political beliefs, or they don't want to maybe cover a certain topic at school because they feel like, you know, it's going to reflect badly on them from either, you know, an admin perspective or a teacher perspective. We don't want to make the math teachers mad, you know, talking about why the number of honors math students are declining, you know, and so that's a real challenge.
I was going to say, isn't journalism
that's a real challenge as a teacher to get them to see, like, these are the stories that matter, and your voice does matter. And even though you're just in high school, you're recording important moments in time for people to come back and take a look at later on, and it's bringing like awareness and light to certain issues, you know, providing a different perspective. But that's the hardest part, is getting them to see, like, why does it matter and why should you use your voice?
Yeah. I mean, as a journalist, I love pissing off authority. Mm-hmm. It's one of my favorite things. I actually tagged the mayor in a Facebook post and said, hey, buy me this. And it's a shirt that says, not now, sweetie, mommy's cyberbullying the mayor. And it's like, I like the mayor. I even endorse the guy. And I'm like, I don't like the way you do that. And it's like journalism, like, it's hard for me sometimes because I like a lot of the people who I disagree with. I mean, not politically. Usually if somebody's like a hardcore fascist, I don't like them as a person.
Yeah,
I'm like, Jesus Christ, man, what's wrong with you? Where did you go wrong? Why do you have no compassion? But like a lot of times people will do things that I'm like, I don't like the way you did that, but I understand your character is good.
Right.
So learning how to subvert authority is a pretty big one, where it's like ultimately you're doing the work of the people who give these people the authority. So like if those people want that authority, they have to justify it.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's tough because you're talking about an age group who for most of their life has been taught, like, you follow the rules, you don't break the rules, you don't speak out against anybody who's, you know, older than you or in a position of authority over you, because that's...
I thought kids hated shit like that.
They do, but I think that there's still that element of fear there for so many kids that, you know, being a teenager is an interesting time period because you're starting to kind of like buck against that. But you still have, you know, a certain... I would say probably the majority of kids that are like, I don't know, I'm kind of scared of what's going to happen if I do that. You know, and it's like, let's just do it and see what happens. And then you deal with those consequences as they come from there. But if you never do it, then you never know.
Exactly. I mean, sometimes you get accused of being a pedophile on a billboard because you said something too true. Shit happens.
Well, I think most, like, from what I see from my friends' kids, like, after they turn, like, 20, 21, once they're living on their own and kind of their brain is, you know, a little less hormonal, then they start seeing, because the issues are affecting them. They're like, oh, wait, like, I have to pay this much in groceries. Like,
it becomes real.
I think in high school, it's not real. It's not real to them. They don't have to support themselves. They don't, you know, they're going to meet so many people along the way after high school, especially.
Well, I think it's about to get real for them with the, you know, the introduction of the Yonder bags this year.
Oh.
And
The what?
the yonder bags and the
Is that part of the Labubu?
So we're going to be the Alton district will be entirely cell phone free.
Oh.
Yeah, and
Describe with the bags, because I saw the letter and everything.
Yeah.
But like what? So they're like.
I've never
somehow?
actually seen one in person. I've only seen them, in pictures online. They've used them very successfully at Mark Twain, which is one of the schools in our district, but it's a much smaller school. So yeah, essentially they have a bag and they come in and they put their cell phone and their smartwatch and their AirPods in there, and then they close. It's got almost like a magnetic lock on it, and it just stays in there. It just works.
What's stopping them from getting it out? There's something like somebody's mentioned like they can open it with is there something preventing it?
I mean, I'm sure that there's still going to be, issues that the district has to deal with if kids are damaging the yonder bag to get their phones out of there and all of that.
Could you put a Labubu on it?
I don't know what a Labubu is.
See, I've just recently learned of them. Somebody put one on Karl Marx's grave.
What is a Labubu?
It's a critter thing. It's kind of like the new Beanie Baby.
Okay. Okay.
People are like beating each other up for them.
Okay.
They rioted in Bali of all places. It's fun. I don't know. They're like little critters. They look like they'll bite you. They got whole ass little fits for them. Like one of my friends has a Gucci bag for her Labubu. Like it's got a Gucci backpack.
Well, that's fancy.
Oh, it is fancy.
It's like a mini Build-A-Bear.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like
But
stupid.
you don't have to build it.
I don't know.
There.
It's like every single Labubu is like the Princess Diana bear of like 1998.
Hey, I love the Princess Diana bear.
I mean, who doesn't? I love Beanie Babies to this day. If somebody gave me a sack of Beanie Babies, I'd be ecstatic. I'd be like, cool, it's 1998. 9/11 never happened. I'm fucking 9 years old, dude. I'm playing first gen Pokemon. Things are fine. 9/11, not a thing yet.
I think that we've said 9/11 too much in this episode.
Oh, yeah, no, we've definitely triggered the government.
There's been a lot of 9/11 talk, and that's interesting because that is one thing the high school students do care about.
They care about 9/11?
9/11?
Yes, they actually do. They love all the conspiracy theories surrounding 9/11.
Hell yeah.
They could talk for endless hours. I don't know. It must have been the documentaries and things that come out.
My daughter, she's 10, and she actually talks about 9/11.
Yeah, it's the craziest thing ever. Like in their mind, that's like the biggest historical event that's happened anywhere near the time that they've been alive.
Actually, they're not wrong.
They're not wrong.
Yeah, that kind of ruined America. Oh, shit. Looks like we have to go to our first break. Whenever we come back, who are we talking to?
You'll be talking to Faith Yinger when we come back.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Love it. All right. Cool. Well, we'll be right back.
We'll be back.
All right, so we're back from the break, and we have Faith here.
Hello.
Hey, you look a little apprehensive. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. So tell us
doing
a little.
great.
You are doing a fantastic job. Love the shirt. Love the hair. You're tip top. So tell us a little bit about how you're involved with the festival.
Well, me and Trinity, we were friends in high school, so she would give me rides home from school with my brother. And me and Trinity worked together at my first job at Steak and Shake.
Oh,
It was awful.
Yeah,
But
I could imagine.
We had like camaraderie, just being together and being friends. We'd go on break together and eat like hot dogs.
Like, did you like go out behind the dumpster and just like down like 4 glizzies and
We would
commiserate?
go to the break room.
Okay,
Then
okay.
we'd like go hit the vape outside.
I was gonna say, like, I could just imagine being like, well, time for the dumpster glizzy, dude. I'm sick of this capitalist grind.
We would share it like Lady and the Tramp.
Fuck, man.
Oh, I love that.
So, just Lady and Tramp and a glizzy out there. All right, so how did you become active in the board?
I was coming to the events and stuff, but I wanted to be more active and have more of a say in like the planning. and
Hell
stuff.
yeah. Do you do other things that are like active in the community for other things? Like is this like your entry into being active?
Well, I just like show up to events, but I don't this is like my only thing where I'm actually like involved.
I mean, it's a pretty big thing to be involved in. April said you were out in the humidity, like cleaning up by Oakwood. Like,
Yeah,
that's
sucked.
dedication. I mean, yeah, of course it sucked.
But I'm a landscaper for a living, so I'm like used to it.
Damn. What's the craziest thing you found during a litter cleanup?
Well, it's kind of inappropriate, but
You heard us talk for the
Yeah,
last
no,
half an hour.
listen. This is kind of a no holds barred
Yeah,
kind of deal. You
say
can
whatever.
say anything.
We have found like condoms, and one time Amanda found a giant like box with like it was a dildo box, like.
Oh hell yeah! I love finding
And it,
dildo
like,
boxes.
was humongous, and it like it was like LED. It changed colors.
What?
Okay, so besides the dildo box and the condoms, have you found anything else just like absolutely bonkers?
I can't really think of anything on the top of my head.
Okay. So what drives your passion to like go out there and do this in the heat, like braving the dildo boxes and the condoms and the tires?
Mostly it's like a chance to hang out with my friends.
Hell yeah.
I like, it makes me feel good at the end of the day, like seeing like all the impact that we've done and like the amount of trash that we pick up, and it just makes me feel good.
Do you think Trinity would like the efforts that y'all are making in her honor?
Yeah, I think she would be really proud.
Hell yeah. I mean, that's
I feel
a
her spirit every time at the festival.
You feel like it helps keep you more connected?
Yeah, I really do feel a lot more connected to her.
If you're comfortable, would you mind sharing like maybe one or two of your favorite memories with Trinity?
Yeah.
You okay? Like no pressure.
Besides the lady in the tramp
like
listens.
one time we were at the caves at Paisa Park, and we were climbing to this area that's like a cliff, and I had been there before, but the path that she had taken me on, like I had never been on. It was like pitch black dark, and we were just like walking, and then she started climbing a rock wall, like
Brave.
it was like no idea what was at the top, and I was like, girl, we had already climbed basically a mountain. And I was like, girl, I'm not doing this. Like, where are we going? And she did it with no gear or anything. Like,
Did you follow?
No.
Did you?
I turned around and went a different way.
Okay, I was gonna say I'm not as familiar with Paisa Park as I should be. Like, I like the waterfall. I like the little footpath that leads back to the cave, but terrified of going in that cave because I'm like, them rocks could just fall right on my head and just get me.
It's kind of cool in there though. I like that there's like a little swimming hole. Which
What?
Very for claustrophobic. If you're claustrophobic, just
There's a
don't
swimming
even, like-
hole in there? How deep
I don't know
is
if you
it?
should get in there. I don't know. My son and his ex-girlfriend did some swimming down there, apparently. I've seen it. I don't know. I'm a little bitch. I won't go. I don't know what's in the bottom of that water.
So tell me about this year's festival. What's your role in it?
Oh, I'm going to be in the hospitality tent. So my role is, and it's also kind of the first aid tent. if
Okay.
you Get a cut.
Nice.
But in the Zen tent, where it's like a quiet place where you can go if you are a little overwhelmed by the music, you need a break.
We have every time we throw a party at our house, we have a little room where it's all quiet and it's all low lighting, and we call it the autism room, where the autistic people, like my wife and sometimes me, can just go hang out and decompress. So it's kind of like that, where it's like overstimulated. Better go chill in this.
I got
Zen
social
tent.
anxiety, so you might see me there.
yeah.
Like sometimes I need a minute.
It'll
Yeah.
be right by the face painter, so.
Oh yeah, get your
for one.
face painted, and then you just go in the
Go take a
chill
nap.
tent. Yeah, it sounds awesome. Well, hell yeah! Is this the first year y'all doing a chill tent, or is it like?
Oh no, we started that when we moved to Macaulay.
Okay, I never got to go to the ones up there in the Hoon,
Yeah.
but I hear that they were really fun, and they were
Yeah,
like
they were.
campouts.
Mm-hmm.
Hell
They
yeah.
were really fun. I loved camping out there. It was the first time I'd seen beavers.
Aren't-
I've seen remnants of beavers, but I'd actually seen a live
They're
beaver
loud.
there.
With their tails, they just splash the water.
They are.
Crazy little
Yeah.
bastards. God,
They're-
I love those.
It's such a beautiful property, though, and
Yeah.
I miss going there. But
I mean, it's right up the river road. Well, a little further than right up the river road. I like to go there for their sap tapping festival. Yeah, they have a lot of maple trees, and they just like drain all the sap and they cook it all up one weekend. Love that shit. I learned about the yellow-bellied sapsucker, which is one of the best named birds I've ever heard of in my entire life. That one should have made the top 10 birds.
That sounds like an insult. Like
Yeah,
someone
you
who's like
yellow
this
belly
ugly
sapsucker,
ass-
what
yeah.
are you doing over? Like, think of like bird names, like blue-footed booby,
I think people hate birds that name these things. Like they may be watching them, but
the
they're not. I don't
titmouse
like
and the
them.
nutcracker. Like, who names this shit?
Yeah.
God, I love birds name stupid shit. All right.
I like the tufted titmouse.
Who doesn't love the tufted titmouse? It's hard to say
I went on
that.
a float trip, and one of the like we broke up into teams of 4, and one of them was the turquoise titmouse.
Hell yeah, it's very Legends of the Hidden
I had to
Temple
look it
view.
up what it meant because I did not know what that was actually. I was like, what the fuck? And that was the theme, was Legends of the.
Perfect. Yep, Blue Barracudas for life. You don't remember that. I'm old. So what band are you most excited to go see?
Well, I'm actually most excited to see Hallelujah Lily. She is my friend from college, and
Oh.
What kind of music?
it's like her by herself, and she has a guitar.
There any other of your friends playing?
Psychedelic Symphony, they're really good.
They are really good. I saw them at the night market.
Yeah.
I'm not usually like. I hate to say this because you're both in tie dye. I hate the Grateful Dead.
Oh yeah.
I know. But I love most Deadheads. Nice as fucking people. Like, love the tie dye, love the Deadheadery, but I don't know, man. I can't get into jam bands that much, but I love that band. I saw them down at the night market, and I was like, oh,
Yeah, they're at our open mics a lot.
Hell yeah.
They like run the sound now for it.
Oh,
And
yeah, we
you-
didn't even talk about the open mics.
Yeah,
Can you
tell us about the open
about
mics.
The open mics.
We do them like once a month every Friday at the Milton Schoolhouse.
it's actually
So when it's not on the patio, it's at inside Maba's, right?
Some like depending on the weather, we
Okay.
try to have it on the patio
Okay.
when the weather is nice, but when the weather's bad, we bring it inside.
Okay.
so which Friday?
The third Friday every month.
Hell yeah. That's actually where Uncle Dub first showed up that I know of. His name is Jeremy Garnier. He's a very interesting local rapper. He came to the
Yeah.
Jacoby Talent Show I threw, and he was like, I went to the Trinity Way open mic night, and they told me to come down here. And I was like, oh, hell yeah, this is going to be fun.
Yeah.
So that goes on the third Friday of every month, inside, outside, depending on the weather. Awesome. Does that is there any sort of fee to do that, or is it just
No,
community?
you just show up first. Like you sign up, first come, first serve. And
Hell yeah.
you get 20 minutes to play. Do whatever you want. You don't have to play music.
What is one of the favorite events that you've helped out with?
Well, we've done like trivia nights, and one time we did a bingo, which I love bingo.
Oh,
God,
that's
me
it.
too.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was probably like my favorite thing to do.
You should
The
do more
rush and
bingo.
adrenaline when you get
Yeah.
a bingo, it is really nice.
It is.
Yeah, I'll definitely come to your next bingo. You should do a drag queen night bingo with LED lights and shit.
That would be fun.
And then this festival here, how long does it go till?
It goes from noon to midnight.
So 12 hours.
Yeah.
You're going to be there all 12 hours?
Yep.
In the Zen tent?
Yeah, probably.
Hell yeah. You're going to take some breaks to eat some glizzies by a dumpster at the vape?
Oh yeah.
So now that you're on the board of this, have you thought about volunteering for other organizations like the Sierra Club or Alton Main Street?
Well, when I was in college, I was in the restoration ecology program, and we did
Cool.
we would sell plants to Alton Main Street, native plants for their street corners.
Yeah, the little gardens along downtown. Yeah, those are really
Yeah,
cool.
and I worked with them a lot, helping them plant stuff. And
Have you met Sam Dublow?
yeah, I've met Sam. And
I love that you're I met Sam.
I love Sam. He sold at our festival last year, but unfortunately this year it was a conflict with his schedule, and he's not going to make it.
Aw.
Oh, so he won't be at Trinity Fest?
No, unfortunately, I begged him to, though.
Oh, he's such a good guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we actually
Gives
interviewed
me
him.
hope in the
Oh,
future.
really?
Yeah, we did that was one of our most popular ones. We learned a lot from that interview. That
He's
is
so smart.
one of the most knowledgeable people I've ever met in my entire life. So you're in restoration ecology, so ecology has to be pretty important to you, correct? Mm-hmm. Cool.
Yeah, I love the woods and being outside.
Where's your favorite place to just go chill in nature?
Well, I like to go to Paisa Park.
What about the Nature Institute or Pure Marquette?
Oh, I love the Nature Institute. I interned there in
Really?
college. Yeah.
That's really cool. So did you go to college for like environmental stuff?
Yeah, I was in the restoration ecology program. It was just a 2-year associate.
I mean,
program.
I dropped out of the radio program, so I understand the 2-year associates at Lewis and Clark.
Yeah, and it really I met so many great people through that program, and we're still friends to this day.
Hell yeah. I remember whenever I think it was either founded or somebody new had taken it over. I was a reporter and I thought it was one of the coolest things that was out there at the moment. Mm-hmm. I love everything to do with restoration, ecology, environmentalism. And it sounds like that's something about Trinity's legacy that all of you are carrying on, and then some. Did she inspire you to get into that?
Yeah, we would go out into the woods all the time. But before I met Trinity, I was also going out in the woods. But we definitely went out a lot together as well.
Awesome. So it's really cool to keep her legacy alive and do the kind of shit that she would be doing today, probably.
Yeah. It got me a job at the zoo.
What? You work at the zoo?
Yeah. I'm a horticulturist at the zoo.
That is so cool.
That's one of the coolest jobs I've ever heard of.
I do the sea lion sound area. That's we all get zones that we maintain, and that's my garden zone.
That's a really cool thing. So do you work with native plants there or more exotic plants?
It's kind of a mix of both. We try to do a lot of native plants, but we also do a lot of ornamental plants as well.
That's so much fun. That is such a fun job.
It is fun.
Do you
get to pet some of the animals?
Literally my question.
Yeah, sorry.
Well, no, yeah.
I've never actually pet an animal, but
ever in your life, never a dog, never a cat.
I have dogs and stuff.
I've never pet an animal in my entire life.
They don't let you pet the sea lions, even though you're doing work for their habitat. It's kind of.
I've gone into the habitat before, and the sea lions get put away when I'm in there, but the seals, they stay out, and they've actually jumped on the rock right in front of me before.
So
and
you try to touch them or no?
I mean,
you're not supposed to.
I don't think.
Can you do me a favor and just try one time?
No, Nicole.
It's frowned upon.
Okay, then don't.
Yeah.
But I can probably ask.
Anyway, so what do you think of the band Puddle of Mudd?
Bringing it full circle.
I don't really know any of their music.
Good, yeah, keep it like that. So what kind of music do you get into?
Well, not gonna lie, my favorite band of all time is One Direction, but
I'm not judging you, but
no, we're not gonna judge you for that. I would judge you for Puddle of Mudd. I'm not gonna judge you for pop music.
I like One Direction.
I like a lot of different stuff though. I like pop music, and I like.
You like soft indie girl pop?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I like everything for real.
You should listen to Mr. Wives.
Mr. Wives is good. Yeah.
I love Mr. Wives.
And Boy Genius. I like Boy Genius. We're actually going to see Lucy Dacus for Tabitha's birthday. I love Lucy Dacus.
Yeah. And Rico Nasty. I'm really excited.
Okay, I fucking love Rico Nasty.
Same.
Rico Nasty fucks. That's some good shit. Do you like Rico Nasty?
Yeah, I like her.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That makes up for the One Direction.
I love Sugar Trap.
I go to a lot of concerts, and my most recent one was Wiz Khalifa.
Okay. Yeah, that's a fun one. I've never seen Wiz Khalifa, but that sounds like a good time.
It was good. He was really sweaty.
He was good. He was really sweaty. Really, that sweaty man up there. Loved it. Loved that shit. All right, so tell us more about why everyone should go to the Trinity Festival this weekend, besides fuck Puddle of Mudd.
Well, there's going to be a lot of cool people there, a lot of good music, a lot of good food, a lot of good drinks, my Zen tent.
Yeah, go
eat a glizzy in the Zen tent. A lot of love. And everyone should just come.
Hell yeah. And it's a really good cause.
Yeah, it's a really good cause. It means a lot to the community.
I've been a reporter for a long time, and I was everything that happened with Trinity and then the Trinity Festival, everything after that was under the umbrella of things I covered. And I took it really this is important. So it's nice to have a platform again and come full circle and be like, hey, what's up? No, this is something y'all should do. This is a great thing in our community. This is something that'll create more of a legacy for a kid who's departed too soon that really, really deserers this.
Yeah, it's carrying on her life.
Yeah.
And I love the tattoo idea. That is the best. I don't know. I'm about to cry because this sounds like such a fucking cool idea.
It's a beautiful idea.
It is.
I mean, I think I have to get one.
Oh, I'm getting one.
Yeah, I definitely do. I've been wanting to get one from them for a minute. The Prathers, they're very nice people. I would like to have them on sometime too. So, yeah, have you met them yet?
No.
Okay, well, you will Saturday. You'll be there Saturday. You'll meet a lot of people, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Are you excited for that? Or are you going to
yeah.
be hiding in the Zen tent being like, damn, there's a lot of people, dog. I'm overwhelmed. Give me that.
I'm going to walk around, but I'm going to
Hell
spend a lot of
yeah.
my time there at the
Love
Zen
that.
tent.
Cool. Well, I'm sure we'll both be there,
Yes,
won't we?
you will.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm excited.
Oh, yeah.
We're both stoked. I'll bring my
I'll be
wife.
kid-free for a couple of days. Well, besides the teenager, but he don't count because, I might try to drag him along if he's not working, but I'm just going to go and enjoy my freaking Saturday. Go to the farmer's market, hit up that.
Hell yeah, Nicole. Yeah, we'll both be there. We'll both kick it. I'll bring my wife. She might bring her kid. We'll have a great time.
He probably won't.
I said might.
I'm going to try.
I said might, but yeah, the rest of
April
you.
was his favorite teacher, though, so he might come.
I mean, April's amazing. Just a wonderful person all around. So, yeah, I don't care if you have shit to do on Saturday. It goes for 12 hours. You got a break. Go down there. Bring a
Yes.
bag of food. Bring $20. Pay the whole price and give them a bag of food. Dare you. What are you going to do?
do
Go
it.
see Puddle of Mudd? She fucking hates me. Yeah, well, you know what? If you're not going to pay your child support anyway, you might as well give $20 to a good cause.
I love when Corey bullies you guys.
I'm not bullying everyone, just the Puddle of Mudd fans.
Okay.
I'm
I
sorry.
am intrigued to know how many people are going to. I want you guys to, if you can think about it, I want to know how many people get dog food and how many people get cat food because it's going to be two different kind of people. I'm just intrigued to see what the numbers look like.
Oh, I'm going to bring cat food for sure.
I'm bringing dog food. And I have both, but I'm bringing dog food.
Yeah, well, you are obviously a dog mom, and I'm obviously a
But I like
cat
my
dad.
cat.
I like other people's dogs, kind of, sometimes. I like Stella the dog here.
I like other people's cats, but I like my own cats.
I like Cookie before, rest in peace, Cookie. I miss Cookie
I
already.
miss him too.
God, he was such a stinky little bastard.
He was.
Will you also take doggy diaper donations?
Ooh,
Yeah,
I
we'll
do
take
have.
anything.
Like any sort of like pet needs?
Yeah.
You
Okay.
will? Okay. I
Okay.
found a place. He has
Somebody
a
will
bunch
use
of
them.
little belly bands that I wanted to donate them to a shelter, but I've been very busy and I haven't been able to get to a shelter since he passed away. So I'm going to bring his little belly bands. And if you guys want, like, wherever you donate, like maybe somebody has an old ass little skinny ass dog that pissing all over their house. And those things
You
are
got an
expensive.
old ass, skinny ass dog pissing all over your house. Bring some belly bands.
He would want to give back. He was a lover.
Anyways, don't go to Puddle of Mudd. Go to Trinity Festival this weekend. Bring dog things, bring cat things. Will you take bird things?
Sure.
All right, it has been said, sure. Bring pet things. Bring $20. Bring a little more to get a flash tattoo from Holy Land. I mean, honestly, it's going to be a great festival. A shirt?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, you're selling shirts?
Oh, yeah.
How much are shirts?
They're going to be $30 for size small to extra large, and then 2X and up is going to be $35.
All right, I'm going to bring $35. But yeah, no, come out. It's a great time. I've been a few times. And if you're like, I don't like that kind of hippie music, I don't fucking either. I'm there. I have a good time. There's bands I like there. So yeah, show up, support a good cause, get a flash tattoo, buy a fucking shirt, or I don't know, be dumb. Go see Puddle of Mudd. Get mocked for it. Yeah, I don't care what you do as long as you do this. Cool?
They can do both.
No, they can't. I mean, theoretically they could, but why would you? Why would you do that? Why would you do that
Thank
to
you
your
so much
ears?
for your time.
Yeah, thank you both for your time. This is really
Thank you.
wonderful. And we hope everybody in the whole city shows up and brings it and has a great time. Eats a glizzy in the Zen tent.
I'm ready for my first ever Trinity Fest. It's going to be fun.
Ooh.
First ever.
I'm ready to come back after a few years of not going. So yeah, hope I see all of you there. Hell yeah.